What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay working. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm doing a Photoshop tutorial. I'm using Photoshop CC, but you can use this with primarily any Photoshop version. So today I'm going to show you how to put text behind the object. So I had this picture of Raiden, and first we need to get some text on our page. So I'm going to click on the text tool right here, click one time on my picture, and I'm going to type in Raiden. This is one of the characters from Mortal Kombat, so he's like one of my favorite characters. So I'm going to click up here, and this bar right here is the options bar. This gives me the options for my text, okay? So this bar is sensitive to the tool, so anytime I change a tool, I get the options up here. So I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click this move tool up here at the top of the top icon on the toolbar. This is the toolbar. So move my text over and down. I'm going to scale this up some too. So I'm going to say edit, transform, scale just to speed up the time. Grab this little anchor point holding shift on the keyboard so I can scale this in proportion. I'm going to raise this up some. Let me see, come in a little. I'll come in so you can see the word. I'm going to click OK up here. So I'm going to move this up. So here's the trick. You take this layer right here, the image, right click, duplicate layer, click OK. Now we have a duplicate of the layer. I'm going to grab this layer and click and drag it up over the top of my text. Let go. So now we made a sandwich in between my text and this picture. Okay. So what we need to do is make a layer mask. And this is the trick to this, is making a layer mask. So down at the bottom of your layers panel, if I click on the layer mask, not on that layer, on your picture layer. So I'm going to go to edit, step back, make sure that you're on the top picture, make a layer mask, click. Now you can see layer mask connected to this picture. So the way the layer mask works is black erases, white brings it back. So the black is a mask. So we need to fill this with black so we can make this picture invisible. So I'm going to go to edit, fill, go with the black, and hit OK. So now we can see our text. Okay, so I'm going to click this text and move this down a little. Okay, so I'm going to take the opacity and make the text less opaque so I can see through it, because I have to draw around his arm so I can make this text look like it's behind his arm. So we need to see the image underneath, so we need to turn down the opacity to do that. So now I'm clicking back on my layer mask on this black area with the magnifying tool. My toolbar, I'm going to click and go in kind of close so we can see. So for all intents and purposes, I want to make this kind of quick. So I'm going to use the Lasso Tool, and with the mouse key, with the mouse, I want to draw around his arm, draw this shape. So I'm trying to be steady as possible. I got a selection, I right click, go down to fill, and like I said, when we fill with white, we can bring back the area of that picture, boom, which is his arm. So if you hold down the space bar, I get the hand tool and I can move over, and I want some of this E to disappear on his arm. So just make sure that you're always on your layer mask. It should be over there. So I'm drawing with the mouse again. I was already on the Lasso Tool. May take a couple times to get it right. Come up and around. Make the selection. Right click. Hit fill. Fill with white. Then we need to cut off our selection. So we go to select. We hit deselect. Okay. So then we zoom out. View. Zoom out. So a quicker way to do that, you can see right here that you have these keystrokes, and that's Command minus. Okay, so if you hit Command minus, you can zoom out and go down, click on your text tool, bring up the opacity so we can bring those letters back up, and that's how you do it. Piece of cake. See you guys next week, man. Easy peasy. Peace.